getting qualifications is good, but you don't need them to succeed.
I don't think Joe's going to walk through that door, because if he does, that would be fucking incredible.
This is like Hamstergate all over again. I think it's really important, obviously, to try, you know, and focus in schools and stuff. But I wouldn't say, oh my God, your life's over if you haven't got a qualification. Absolutely not. Like, yeah, strive for it. If you're good at something and you want a job in a certain field, then yeah, get a qualification in that field. But I mean, I'm not qualified to be in a boy band. It's just it just happened.
Do you know what?
I put the work in.
I got turned down a couple of years ago. I don't even know if I've ever told you this. I applied for a bit of extra work because I thought I didn't really enjoy doing it after working with these kids. And it was for a university, and it was talking about media and radio and teaching them part of their radio module. I got turned down because I didn't have any formal qualifications. I'd been at Capital for 10 years.
Yeah.
I'd been at the highest level of what they were teaching, and lived it and did it and still do it now and run around. I employ the people now as a program controller of a radio. I employ the people that they're actually training, but I couldn't do it because I can't even remember what it was, degree or something. I didn't have what I needed. I didn't have a degree in pottery, so I couldn't teach people how to do radio. I was like dumbfounded. I was like, are you for real? You need to change this. And the guy doing the course was a 70-year-old that worked at BBC Radio Berkshire in the 60s. Not going to help somebody who wants to work on Heart or Capital.
I mean, that'd be like me, you know, someone going, oh, well, you can't really give that guy that's just about to get into a boy band advice on boy bands because you haven't got a qualification.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But if there was a university degree
I'd just go, run, mate, run.
If there was a university degree course of being in a boy band and you didn't have a degree, I don't think you're allowed to help them. It's crazy. It's mental. They said I could come in as an advisor, and I was like, "There's no money in being an advisor. I want to be the tutor." Yeah, yeah, it's mad. Do you think the way schools teach and make kids do exams and get certain grades is the right way of doing it? I don't. I think every kid's different. I think I don't think that's right because I think every kid's different, as we've said. So no, I think, but I also understand that if you've got so many kids in the same class, you've got 33 kids in a class, it's pretty difficult to tailor make lessons for individual children. I get that you have to go for the mass in the class, but I think there needs to be a way of helping those individuals that you can see in class that are struggling. I think that needs to happen.
100%.
What qualification do you admire most in someone? Scott?
Life qualification, experience, not a real qualification. Just the qualification in communication, being a real person that's being there, being open to chat, being available to help people, to take yourself out of your own world that's going on and realise that you're not the be and end all of everything. I think just being able to realise that your shit does stink as well, you know, and that you're not that. I just think it's qualification in knowing that it's nice to be nice.
Yeah,
and you don't have to be a twat 24/7. Just like, I don't know. I'm a big believer in you know, life doesn't owe you a favour just because you think it does. Like, there's so much more shit going on in other people's lives that you know. I've moaned all week about being tired, like, because I'm in a boy band. I'm just being paid loads of money to do a tour. Like, I get it. It's okay to be self-indulgent, you know, to yourself, and to go, oh, I'm really tired because of what's happening to me right now. But there's so many people that are less fortunate than me, and less fortunate than you, and less fortunate than Joe. And And yeah, just that really.
I completely agree. I think that's the qualification. I admire somebody who's got emotional intelligence, somebody that can read a room and just have empathy. I think empathy is a great quality that people have. And I think all of those things, I think it's emotional intelligence. And I think even when I was at school and I thought I was thick, I also knew that I was actually quite intelligent. I also knew that I knew myself. I knew how other people were. I've always been good at reading a room and reading how somebody is. I'd look at you sometimes and go, mate, do you want to go for a beer? You're right. Instantly, because I could see it in your eyes. I mean, we're close, but I can do that with people. I know when something's on somebody's mind. And I think that's much more valuable for the human race, especially in today's world. That's a really good thing to have. If you were going to get a qualification now as an adult, what would it be?
Sorry.
I want to go on the boy band course you're doing. Come and do that.
If I was going for
if you were going to get a qualification now as an adult, what would it be?
That's a great question. What would I... I don't know. It's a really hard question, that, because I can cut hair, but I'm not qualified. But I quite like the way I like the way I mean, I've done a 2-week course on a TV program with Lee Stafford, who's a friend of mine now, and I'm not qualified. Like, the way I get there, if a qualified hairdresser watched me cutting your hair, Chris, they go, why has he done that bit first? Blah blah. But I get there in the end. It takes me longer. But there's a process to how I do it. I think the answer to that is I'll try anything once, and I'll try to be good enough at it to get through it. I don't feel like... I think the word qualification, a bit of paper that says you're qualified to do something.
Yeah. Because as you say, you're not qualified to be in a boy band, and I'm not qualified to be a radio presenter.
I don't strive for that. I mean, that's the thing. You've done radio for 30 years, and I've listened to a lot of radio presenters, and I'm not blowing smoke up your ass at all. I'm just saying what I truly feel, and I've always said this to you. For me, you're the best radio presenter I've ever heard, because you're so engaged with the person that you're speaking to. You make it easy. You made me a better radio presenter because of your talent of listening and knowing when I'm struggling and to fill the gap, and and you're not qualified. The fact that you're not qualified, and nor is Chris Tarrant, who's also a brilliant DJ. I don't know. I just think you need a belief in yourself. That's the only qualification you need.
Thank you for that. It's really sweet. Yeah, completely. If you believe in yourself, weirdly, I learned Spanish, and I've done some Spanish. I wouldn't mind getting a qualification in it because I went to night school and I learnt it. I don't know Spanish fluently. I know Spanish as much as I play the trumpet.
Hola.
I can go hola. I can get by in Spain, and I can order dinner, and I can get a table.
You know your alcohol order in Spanish, basically.
Yeah, I know how to say.
He knows his fucking coffee order.
I know my café con leche I can get a café con leche, por favor. I can do that. I do speak quite well when I'm abroad, and I quite, I enjoy doing it. So I would possibly be interested to know if I could get a GCSE in it. I don't need one. I'm exactly the same as you. I don't need a qualification. I'm quite happy as I am.
I'm the worst in Spain because I do the typical Brit abroad thing where I just say it in a broken English Spanish accent, and I just go, Can I have a beer, please? like fucking. And
I don't know if you would
normally the barman goes, yeah, mate, no problem.
I think you'd be freaked out because if we went to Spain, I will speak in Spanish.
Yeah, I know.
Very badly. Not very well, but I think even you'd be a little bit impressed.
Yeah, no, I would be, yeah.
I like it. I love trying. It's always bad in Spain, though, because they generally look at you and go, you want a table for two? And you're like, oh, you speak English. They all speak English. So every time you speak in Spanish, they always reply in English, and I hate that. They should let you give it a go. Joe, just quickly before we wrap up, you came to the radio station I work at with no qualifications.
Yep.
Because you were part of the COVID era of education.
I had a qualification in anxiety and depression. That's about it.
It's a good qualification to have, man. I'll get you a podcast.
Yeah, no, I didn't have any, and part of that was because of the school problems I've spoken about before, and the other part of it was that when I was trying to work out how to do homeschool GCSEs, so basically, if anybody wonders how that works, you'd think that there would be a developed system, but there isn't. You basically have to liaise with a actual school, and you have to sit your GCSEs in the school on the day that they do GCSEs. So there'll be certain schools that will have external homeschool students that will come in with the same, the people that walk around and stare at you and all that, but they're not allowed to help you, all that stuff. The weird test conditions, and you have to sit it with everybody else anyway. Great for anxiety. It was amazing.
So you didn't
school because of anxiety. That was great to hear. But then lockdown hit, and everybody got because my GCSE year was during lockdown, the real proper lockdown. And everybody got teacher assisted grades or whatever, where they just worked out what you probably should have. And when we asked what that means for someone who's homeschooled, they were like, "Don't know, really."
Which is mental, considering everyone was homeschooled.
But you know what? But you know what's mental though, Chris? Because you come from, because you've not got qualifications, and because you didn't, like, you gave Joe a chance because you didn't care about a qualification. You listened to his show reel, and you listened to his show, and you went, "This guy's got more than potential. He's fantastic." And now he does a lot at the radio station that you work at. So you took a punt on Joe.
Well, not a punt, an educated punt, because
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but other people
from the same boat as him.
Yeah, but other people would see it as a punt. They'd be like, "Oh my God, he's not qualified. He's not got the qualifications for this. Why are you taking this guy on?" And you're like, "Well, he doesn't need a qualification. Listen to him. Listen to him."
Absolutely, yeah. And he's great. And he did get some qualifications because you started on an apprentice, didn't you? So you did. The radio station got you through your qualifications, and now you're a fully fledged member of their team.
Yeah, and I mean, I still say to this day that I may have done English and maths when I was doing that apprenticeship and all that, but my biggest qualification that they don't teach you in school, but my biggest qualification that I've got and my biggest asset was friendship. And I mean, to paint a picture, before I started working there, I know everybody was because of lockdown, but even before lockdown, I didn't leave my bedroom for like 2 years, and I just no.
Fucking hell, Scott. Being serious.
I know, but the comedy timing was there, so I just had to do it.
Jesus.
Sorry, go back to the bit where you were in your bedroom.
I know if I can.
Anxiety and depression. And tissues.
I didn't leave my bedroom. And I would I think I remember before lockdown, I rang my mum and was like, "I'm going to go to town today," and literally had like a panic attack on the way. And like, it just was not good. I didn't want to be that person, but I was. And the biggest thing I've learned was just how to communicate and
do you know what communication is the key to everything?
It is.
I mean, whatever you think about, I don't want to go political because we've done that episode, but whatever you think about the war that's just ended and Trump's involvement or whatever, it's because there's communication that it's what everything needs is communication. And it's not something that's taught in school. I mean, communication is taught in school in the sense, how to speak English. But actual communication, selling stuff, like you look at every business is either selling a service or selling a product. If you don't know how to sell, you're screwed, really, because that's even what we do, Joe. We're playing records. You're selling the music. Oh, I love this tune. It's such a great tune. You're selling yourself. Hi, it's Chris. Hope you're having a great evening tonight. Everything you do on the radio is you're selling yourself. You're the product you're selling to the audience. What Scott's doing is he's selling a band. He's got 4 mates with him. We're selling, this is our product. This is a song. We hope you like it. Turned out few people do, and they've sold out a couple of theatres. And that's amazing.
Wait.
But it is, isn't it? Everything's selling. If you can't
of course
sell,
it is, yeah.
you can't really get on in life if you can't sell yourself. And I think that's something that needs to be learned at schools, as well as changing a fucking tyre on a car. How does my boy not know how to change a tyre on a car?
But that's the thing. That's what I was trying to like. You've hit the nail on the head there, Chris. Changing a tyre,
Light bulb, plug.
Yeah, light
change
bulb,
the fuse in a plug.
Yeah, exactly. Making beans on toast, the things that you're going to need.
They come out of school knowing how to make pyramid triangles out of marshmallows, but they can't cook a fucking egg. A to Z of M for the letter Q as we move on to our celebrity name game. I'm a bit gutted we didn't do quiz. I'm a bit gutted there isn't a quiz, because the celebrity name game is fun.
Okay.
I just would have liked to have done a quiz.
We're not doing the celebrity name game today.
What?
So what?
We're not. We're just
Can't think
not
of
doing
celebrities beginning with Q. Actually,
well,
I can't think of any celebrities beginning. Queen. The Queen. I can't think of any celebrities beginning with Q.
Well, we had a discussion, not used to, because it may be your podcast, but obviously you're not, choosing the words and stuff this year, so you're sort of kept out of this now. We had a discussion, and
Well, you and the girls?
yeah, we just decided that with the whole remote thing, it's not got the same chemistry. We're just not going to do the name game this episode. We're just going to let it breathe. So
What are we going to do instead? Are we wrapping the podcast? Is that it?
Well, no, I've actually got questions for a quiz.
You got
No,
a
you
quiz!
haven't.
There's a quiz!
Oh my God!
We're doing the quiz instead of celebrity name game. Is it
Yeah.
a Mr. and Mrs. quiz? Is it a Chris and Scott quiz?
There's questions for both of you. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes! How exciting!
exciting. Is there a qualification? Am I qualified in Scott?
You're definitely
Sure.
qualified in me, mate.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, wow. Quiz. Oh, my God. I feel I should put my glasses on. Okay, let's go.
So because we're doing this remotely, I guess I will just be your quiz master.
Okay.
I would say
Amazing.
fingers on buttons, but you've got questions each anyway, so it doesn't
Okay.
matter. So,
Okay.
Hang on, am I answering for Chris and Chris is answering for me, or are we just answering questions?
right.
that
So
are directed to
Chris,
us?
you've got. So we've got questions for Scott about Chris,
Right.
and we've got questions for
Are
Chris
you going
about
to do them
Scott.
one by one?
I'll do
Yeah,
one
because
each.
it's not a buzzer,
Yeah.
is it? Because I'm going to know all my answers.
Yeah. So we'll start with question for Scott about Chris.
Okay. That's exciting, isn't it?
I'm excited.
Can we get some music on or something? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do all that. That'll happen.
Cool. What was the first song Chris ever played on the radio?
Shit,
fuck
I
do
don't
I-
even know if I know that.
How the fuck do I know? The last song he played on the radio was "Never Forget" by Take That. That was the last
Capital,
song he
yeah.
ever played on Capital. The first song he ever played on the radio, quite would have been in the 50s.
Probably Chuck Berry, something like that.
Bit of Chuck Berry.
I don't think you'll get it because
I don't.
It's just
No.
taken me a remark. I had to literally.
I'm going to take a punt. It's going to be something Lionel Richie. Something by Lionel Richie.
Do you know what?
Let's-
In that show, in my first show on the radio, I played Lionel Richie, "My Destiny." I remember that distinctly, but it wasn't the first song I ever played on the radio.
So do you remember, Chris?
I think so. And I don't know how Karen remembers because that's crazy. Because one, we weren't even together. That's stalker territory.
She must have fact checked this. So
I think it was East Side Beat and Ride Like the Wind.
that is correct.
Yeah!
Okay. What a tune, by the way.
To be free again. I played that as
Yeah.
my first ever song at 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, this is fucking awesome.
But sorry, why would Karen think I would know that?
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know how she knew that. And I don't even know if she would know that I would know that.
Well, there you go. Right,
There you go.
I'm
But yeah, East Side
disappointed
Beat,
now.
Ride Like the Wind. It's a tune.
All right, Chris.
Okay, cool.
Which school year did Scott start at Sylvia Young?
Year 9, because he just told me. He just said it on the podcast.
It
Yeah.
was year 10.
You just said year 9.
Yeah, no, I left. I done year 9.
Oh, you completed year 9 in Basildon.
And then I joined in year 10.
Well, your quiz questions are wrong then, because it says year 9.
Oh, correct.
And is that from Kerry?
I'd imagine so, yeah.
Yeah, she knows.
Year 10. Okay. That's all right. 0-0.
Okay.
It's all to play for.
Scott, what month and year was Chris's daughter Kirsty born?
Oh, no, that is fucking terrible, because I have not got a Danny LaRue. Oh, bloody hell. No, I mean, month, how would I... No,
We don't need the day, we just need the month.
I'm going to
and the
say
year.
March. I'm going to say March, and I'm going to say, how old's Kirsty? Kirsty's going to be... I reckon the year's got to be something like March 98.
June 93.
Wow, she's well old.
No, wow, I was well young. I was like 19, 20. I was 20.
Wow.
Yeah,
No.
June 93.
Wow, they went
Glad I
all
knew
in on
that
these
one.
questions, didn't they?
God, that they are making us...
It's not just like, what colour's the sky?
Well, that's because they're sick of us having a bromance. That
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
exactly what it is. It's not going to
They're
be
trying-
middle names
yeah.
or anything.
They're trying to dismantle. They're trying to show that they know you better than you know each other. That's
Yeah,
what this
okay.
is about.
Okay.
Paul, by
Okay.
the way.
What?
Paul's your middle name.
Paul's not my middle name.
Ian.
No, don't. That's not even a question.
We've done this on the podcast. We've already done that, haven't
No,
we?
I do know it.
It's
I
from
do
the
know
Bible, obviously.
Yeah, no, what does it start with?
The first man in the Bible
I'm
with
not
his
a
wife
Bible guy.
Eve.
Adam.
Adam.
Hang on.
Go on, Joe.
Hi, Kerry. I'm just playing your quiz, actually, on the podcast. I'll call you back. Bye. Go on.
Okay, Chris.
Mm-hmm. No, it's his go, isn't it? Oh, no, it's my go.
Nope, your go. What reality show? Oh, we've already done this on the podcast. What
I know it
reality
anyway.
show did Scott appear on in 2008?
Celebrity Scissor Hands.
Yeah.
I already knew that. I would have known that anyway.
Yeah, you would have, yeah.
Scott!
Yes.
That's unfair
What?
on Scott because I didn't know Scott when Kirsty was born, but I knew him when he was on Celebrity Scissor Hands.
Yeah. What animal used to sit on the handlebars of Chris's bike in his childhood and was secretly Chris's best friend?
Oh, that's not even funny. That's not even funny.
I mean,
What a grifter. You remember the grifter with the 3 gears on the
Yeah.
on the handle? Yeah.
how would I know what animal sat on it?
Because she probably imagines I told you once because it
A
was...
monkey.
No, it was a frog.
Wow, what a fucking twat.
And the
This is a
reason
proper
why it's
setup,
a
isn't
sad
it?
story and the reason why she's brought it up, and I cried my eyes out. It jumped in front of me. And
What did the frog?
yeah, and I was on my bike and I was driving around and it used to sit on the middle of my handlebars. You know where the handlebars all screw in together.
It was a real frog.
A
A real frog.
I was thinking
I was
like a
friends
teddy.
with it. No, I'd befriended it. I'd had it for
Was it
about a
called
month.
fucking Kermit?
I didn't name it. And it sat on the front of my handlebars. And one day when I was on my bike, it jumped off and I fucking, run over it.
Oh my God, that is
And I was
fucking
devastated, man. I was like, it really affected me for a good couple of weeks.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that was tough. So Karen always finds that story really sad and cries whenever I tell her it. So that's why
Well-
that's come up. She probably imagined I would have told you, but I hadn't because it
No.
seemed a bit weird.
Far too
This is
traumatic,
quite
yeah.
depressing.
This is like therapy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nothing to do with the cult. All my problems are all to do with that frog.
Okay. Chris,
Yeah.
which 4 awards did 5/Scott win at the Smash Hits Poll Winners Party in 1998?
4 awards?
Yeah.
No, this is false.
You've not won 4 Smash Hits awards, have you? The band? Oh, hang on. Best haircut.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with best song for Keep On Moving.
Not
Best
according
song?
to this list, no.
Best song, no. Best band. Breakthrough, best newcomer.
No, you got best band, best British band. I'll give you that. Best British
Yeah.
band.
Yeah, I haven't finished yet. Best haircut, best band. Album?
Yeah.
And video.
No.
Don't know.
So I don't even. So I know we won, like best British band. I know we won. I won best female male haircut. Yeah, male haircut. And what was the other ones?
Best album, obviously you got, and best album cover is the 4 that you won.
You can't claim that though. Somebody else drew that, surely.
Yeah.
Well, no,
You didn't do technology or design at school, so it wasn't you.
No, it was us. No, it was Ray who took a picture.
Oh, that's fine. Did he get the award?
No, we did. It's funny actually because Ray, who literally took our first ever shot, he's just taken a very recent shot for mental health, and we've just posted it. It was last week on World Mental Health Day.
Oh, that's cool.
Posted it with our eyes shut, saying, take a minute for mental health. Yeah,
nice. I only got 3 of them, so I don't get that point.
I'm going to give you another question because I'm going to have to leave one of the questions off of Scott's one. You'll understand why. So another one for you, Chris. How old will Bobby and Katie be on their next birthday?
Who are Bobby and Katie? I'm so bad with my friends' children's ages. Or just kids in general, really. I just don't really do ages. I'm going to say they will be 14.
they're going to be 12.
No, hang on. They're going to be 13.
They're going to be 12.
Haven't they just started secondary school?
Yeah, they're 11.
When does that happen? 12? They send them to secondary school as 12-year-olds.
No, 11. They're 11.
They're going to be 12 on their next birthday. I thought 13 in my head, but then I thought
which is when?
School, what?
Which is when, Chris? When are they going to be 12?
In their next birthday.
Which is when?
I haven't got a clue. Karen tells me.
January.
Yeah, Karen tells me.
I mean, I can't gloat. I come round to your house the other day and it was Sam's birthday. I had no fucking idea.
It was on the actual day you were around, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, I was going to say 13 on their next birthday, but I said 14 because I thought of secondary school and I thought that must be 14, but obviously it's not because you finish at 16. So I should have just gone 16. If I'd gone 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, I would have said 12 and you would have said, that's correct. And that would have been me if I was educated, but I'm not.
Well, actually, had you have looked at them, you would have said Bobby's 16 and Katie's 9.
Yeah.
And how are they twins?
Yeah. No, it was an education. There's a lack of qualifications that prevented me from working that math out in my head, I'm afraid.
I mean, I'm getting the feeling here, Chris, that
tonight's going to be a good night.
So I got sent these questions last night. I got a feeling that you pissed Karen off before she sent these questions because the next question that I can't ask you was going to be how did your frog die, and there's an entire description of it afterwards as the answer. So yeah, we've already answered that one. You answered that one. So Scott, your last question.
Okay.
Who did Chris have a poster of on the wall in his office at Kicks 96?
Well, he knows this.
I don't think I do.
Yeah, you do.
Is it George Michael?
No.
Was it?
At the radio station.
It was five. It was
you, yeah.
It was the Slam Dunk the Funk.
Yeah.
Poster. Yeah.
Your A&R, whoever your record plugger was, had given us all the music people.
One for the wank bank.
Yeah, I mean, Jay did look fit. Actually, to be fair.
Prick.
It says here in brackets, he might also say Steps. What's that about?
Yeah, I had Steps as well. I've got a feeling it was the same plugger. But that wouldn't be because she was Jive. You weren't Jive, were you?
RCA.
No, it must have been a different plugger. But yeah, we used to get lots of posters and stuff. But I worked in the music office, so in front of my desk was this huge I think we did this last week on the podcast. Or last time we did a podcast. Yeah, the answer was 5 correct.
You got a point.
One more question for Chris.
Okay.
What pantomime was Scott in at the Prince's Theatre in Clacton?
Oh shit!
You literally went to see it.
I came to see it. It was good. So it's not Boogie Nights. That was different. It was I haven't got a clue. Snow White.
It was Aladdin.
Ah,
I played Aladdin.
you did, yeah. That's right. That makes sense now. Yeah. I don't think I did come and see it.
You did.
I came to see Boogie Nights. I don't think I came to see the pantomime.
No, you didn't.
So I think Scott won that.
I don't know. I wasn't even keeping track. Honestly, that was
I don't
just
actually know if
insane.
any of us got any of them right.
Well, I got one right. You got one right. I think it's a draw.
Yeah,
that was the
take a draw.
shittest quiz we've ever done.
But it was a quiz, and that's all we can hope for.
It was a quiz.
I think your wives are sick of doing this for you now.
Well, we're nearly there. We've got our next, and then, I mean, it's going to be like next year by the time this finishes.
To be fair, they had already prepped an entire episode for you, and then you was like,
was
I
extra
don't want
work,
it.
yeah.
I want quiz. So
Yeah, that's true.
You got
Fair
your
play.
quiz.
That's
Fair
true. Okay, so where we're at now in the world, Scott has got another week of rehearsal next week. So this week you're listening, he's in rehearsals this week. And then the tour starts next week, which is crazy to say that out loud.
Wednesday the 29th of October in Cardiff.
And then we've talked about the fact that we might try and do a podcast at some point when Scott's finished on stage or an afternoon before he goes on stage, and also not just a behind the curtain thing, but a mental health thing. You know, how you feeling? How's it going? What's the feelings like?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it all coming back? Blah blah blah. And I think that would be quite fun if we can maybe do one, you know, in that month where you're heavily touring, and then. Yeah, then the tour finishes early December. Then you'll obviously have a couple of weeks where you're doing nothing, I'd imagine. And then we'll try and get...
This podcast is hour and 20 minutes, it says on this thing. So we'll maybe
it's
split
good.
it in two.
We could
Maybe
do
split
that.
it
Should we
in
do a two-parter? Yeah. Let's do a
Maybe
two-parter.
Maybe split it in two.
How many weeks are you touring? 5? We should do a 5-parter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Part 3 is 8 minutes. No, we will try and do another one. But actually, yeah, if it's an hour and 20 minutes, maybe we'll split this into 2. That might make a lot of sense.
Maybe.
Yeah, this could be.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, 8 set of men for the episode Q done. If you want to hit us up with any correspondence, you can do that. Chris and Scott at chrisandscottuk@gmail.com and A to Z of Men pod on the socials. Get involved on the YouTube because that is flying at the moment. So
Flying.
yeah, get involved in that, and we'll do it again next time on the A to Z of Men.
Oh, sorry. Hi, guys. Cheers. Thank you.